Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Ask Jimmy Smith. Today, I am excited to be bringing to you a video that I think I should have probably made earlier, which are the only 3 tools that you need as a new Amazon FBA, arbitrage, or wholesale seller. So this is going to be geared much more to the newer sellers. If you've been selling for a longer time, you're trying to figure out which tools you need versus which tools that you don't, this video may provide you some guidance. Because I'm going to talk about the 3 tools that I highly recommend. Only one of them you have to pay for if you're a new seller, and then the other 2 are free up until a certain point. And so I'm really excited to be sharing this video. Additionally, though, at the end, I'm going to give some bonus ones in terms of some other things you might think about as you're trying to grow and scale your business, because that is also important. There are multiple tools that will help you to grow your business, and I wanted to go through the 3 that you need to get started and growing, and then once you hit a certain point, you can look at these other tools. Now, before we get into that, I am reminding you, as I've done on a lot of videos lately, that I'm running a contest for anybody that would like to be entered to win a copy of my best-selling book, Side Hustle to Full-Time Income. All you have to do to be entered to win that is to leave a comment below on this video and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can tune into the next video where I'll announce that winner. So you might actually see in this video, or you will, a pop-up come up telling whomever won from the last video. It'll pop up the comment and give you instructions for claiming your prize, so to speak. You can look out for that in the next video as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. The very first tool that you need is actually one that comes with selling on Amazon. And I'm making this because I want to show how basic it is to get started with succeeding on Amazon. And so that first tool is actually the Amazon Seller app, or just the Amazon.com browser. This is going to help you find all of the products that you need. You don't need any fancy sourcing tools. You don't need any of the other software that does this stuff automatically for you to get started. All you need is the Amazon Seller app or the Amazon.com browser. I personally like doing a lot of sourcing on the browser because there's a lot of free Google Chrome extensions, which I've actually done videos on those extensions that I recommend that are free. You can check that out on my channel as well. But there's a lot of those free extensions that will help you in your sourcing, and ultimately you're looking for products that sell well on Amazon. So you only need to be looking on Amazon.com for those particular products. If you want to use a tool like Tactical Arbitrage or OA X-Ray or some of these other tools that continue to come out by the day, you can do that. It's just going to eat into your margins. It's going to cost you a bunch of extra money that, as a new seller, I don't believe you need to spend. I actually don't pay for Tactical Arbitrage, even though it's a great tool. It's something that I don't necessarily have much experience in using, but I see tons of people have success with it. The issue for me is I can continue to source manually, as I've taught on this channel, as I've taught in my book and in my course, and those methods still work perfectly well for me to find products. Plus, there's a lot of times that I'm going to find products that Tactical Arbitrage won't, or other tools won't, because of the way that I source with the Replan's method of reverse sourcing. Now, Tactical Arbitrage is great. I'm not trying to say that they aren't. I highly recommend them as you grow and scale. If you're trying to grow into a massive OA business where you have virtual assistants checking those deals, etc. But as a new seller, all you need is the Amazon Seller app or the Amazon.com browser to find the products that you need. Now, the second tool that you need is actually Keepa. So if you followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I am a huge supporter of Keepa, and specifically the Google Chrome extension that comes with Keepa, because that extension is going to tell you the data points that you need to know if those products will succeed on Amazon. You will see the 3 main things, and the first one is the sales rank drops. You want to see how often the sales rank is dropping, and really it's showing at least 1 sale at that point. So that is a key piece of data on the Keepa chart. You don't care about the sales rank in particular. What you want to find is the sales rank drops, and I've done tons of videos on Keepa. I've also got a free Keepa training guide at my website at askjimmysmith.com/Keepa guide. It's 17 pages. I have trained my own employees off of it, trained hundreds of students off of this guide. guide. So I highly recommend getting that for free. The second thing on Keepa that you want to look for is the buy box line. That would be the pink line that you would see on a Keepa chart. It's not always going to be there if there's no buy box, but you want to make sure that the pricing is steady. And so if the pricing is steady and it's not extremely volatile, then that is another good indicator that the product could be good if it's profitable, depending on the product. Third thing you want to check out is the bottom box, which is the new seller count. And that new seller count helps you to see how often people are coming on the listing and how often they are selling out of that listing. So you want to look for a lot of activity on that too. Preferably, you also want to make sure that the seller count isn't just going up, because if it's going up, then you're going to start seeing prices tank and go down as well with it. Usually, not all the time, but good majority of the time. So those are the three key pieces of information on a Keepa chart that you need to look for as a new seller. Extremely basic, extremely easy, but there's also a lot of extra tools within Keepa that come with your subscription. That's the only one that you have to pay for right out the gate. The Amazon seller app at Amazon.com, that's clearly free, right? It comes with being a seller on Amazon if you get the app, and obviously the Amazon.com browser is something that is free to anyone. But the Keepa subscription does cost money, and it depends on the exchange rates. It's about over $20 US dollars at this point, since it's an international company. But you get access to the Keepa data product finder, which I've done videos on, and that will help you to source mass amounts of products based on certain criteria for replenishable or arbitrage products that you're looking for. They have all kinds of different tracking tools that you can set up that I've done videos on. Highly recommend getting into Keepa and learning that, because that's really the main sourcing tool, in my opinion, that you really need to grow and scale your business. Yes, you can use tools like tactile arbitrage or other OA sourcing things, or you can even subscribe to leads lists in the future. But if you are a newer seller and you're looking to grow and scale, then Keepa is all you need. Personally, I've gotten to almost $200,000 a month at the highest point of our business without ever using anything besides Keepa and the Amazon seller app in terms of a sourcing software. So you can do this just as I did, using all the different things that I train in this YouTube channel. Now, the third tool that I believe is necessary as a new seller to be able to grow and scale, and is also free to a certain point, is Replan Dashboard. Recently did a video going through Replan Dashboard, the importance of it, but it is free up until your first 500 orders that you've completed using Replan Dashboard. And the reason that this is set up this way is because as a new seller, you may sell 5 things one month, 50 things the next month, 60 things the next month, etc. And so that free trial could last you 5-10 months, because we want to make sure that you can only pay for Replan Dashboard when you can afford it, but that you're setting it up early, because there's so much opportunity to get in there and replenish your products, get all the information in there early instead of having a big project down the road whenever you have a ton of different products selling. So replandashboard.com, full disclosure, I do own it, but I have it set up this way because we want new sellers to be able to access their data. And if you can see what needs to be replenished and at what stores, you can start creating these systems to where you don't miss out on the different products that you need to be replenishing. It's so easy as a new seller to miss out on those products and to just forget that you have sold through them. Whereas if you've got it all pulling in from your own Amazon account, you've got it all in Replan Dashboard, you can create it, the shopping lists on your mobile app. You can even do shipping plans through Replan Dashboard that upload into Seller Central. All of these things are there for you for free until you have completed your first 500 orders. So this is key. If you want to see a demo of it, I've got demos of Replan Dashboard on my channel. Those are the 3 things that I think you need, the only 3 that you need as a new seller. Now, you will hit a certain point as you're growing where either you have some extra money and you don't have as much time, and so you need to start systemizing some of the processes in your business. And when you hit that point, whether it's at $1,000 in sales, or it's at $10,000 a month in sales, or it's at a certain SKU level, that's when you want to start looking at other paid tools that are much more important. So the next one that I would say that you would want is a Repricer. I've actually got a whole playlist on my channel for repricers, whether it is Aura, or it's BQool, or it's Profit Protector Pro, or it's a different repricer that you're looking at. And I'm going to continue to do more and more demos of repricers because people seem to like those and want more of them. If you want to check out any of my links, those are in the description, by the way. But a repricer is going to help you to stay on top of the pricing within all of your products. You don't need it right away. I typically recommend it once you get over 50 active SKUs selling on Amazon, because before then you can kind of keep up with it yourself. You can just do manual repricing within Seller Central. But once you get over 50 active SKUs, I think you should really start thinking about it, because it will help you to be much more competitive, to get more profitability, more revenue through your business, and to stay on top of the pricing. Once you get over 100 active SKUs, I think it's a necessary thing. You've obviously shown that you can find products. You're obviously selling products as well on Amazon. At least I'm hopeful that you're selling if you've got over 100 of them and that they're actively being listed. So at that point, you have to get a repricer. That's when I would suggest looking at one of those three that I just listed off, because they are some of the more basic ones. There are super advanced repricers that cost thousands of dollars a month. You don't need those. You would need either Profit Protector Pro or BQool, depending on where you're at in your business and what you'd prefer to use. So the repricer would be the next one. The other one that I would recommend getting sooner than later would be an extension called RevSeller or Zen. Both of those tools are profitability calculators that do a lot of extra things, and I've done review videos, especially on RevSeller on this channel, but it links to the Amazon.com store, and any product that you click on, it will show all the profitability, the fees, and a ton of other information. That would be the next one that I would recommend. And then the last one, if you are prepping your own products at all, look at a tool like Inventory Lab, look at a tool like Boxed, which is owned by ScanPower. Those two tools will help you to streamline your shipping processes in your home if you're doing your own shipments. Highly recommend it. I love them. I've used them. Well, I've used Inventory Lab since 2016, I believe, at this point. And they've continued to be at the top of their game. But if you're fine doing the shipments through Seller Central using the Replan Dashboard tools for those shipments to upload the shipping plans and everything, then completely highly recommend continuing to do that. If you do decide to use Inventory Lab or ScanPower with Boxed, then Replan Dashboard also will export buy lists so that then you can import them for your shipping plans. So it makes it even smoother and simpler as well. But ultimately, those are the main tools that you want. The three that you need as you're starting out to lower your costs and to get the most value for your money and the time that you're putting into them: the Amazon Seller browser or app, the Keepa.com product extension, as well as their software tools like the data product finder that comes with it, and Replan Dashboard. Those, if you're brand new, it can pretty much keep your costs at $20 or less, because Replan Dashboard would be free for a while if you're a newer seller. Now, if you're an advanced seller, Replan Dashboard's amazing for that as well. But instead of the 500 orders, you'd get a 30-day free trial. So whichever one is longer, it's 500 orders or 30 days, whichever is longer. And then the other bonus tools would be Inventory Lab, a repricer, and some sort of a RevSeller or Zen. One of those two that would be extremely important for your business. Additionally, check out all those different Google Chrome extensions that I recommended in other videos. I've done plenty of videos on software, so that would be the next video I would check out. If you'd like to be entered into the contest to win the free copy of my book, it's a physical copy. I'll mail it to you. I'll even sign it as well. But if you'd like to be entered into that, just leave a comment below. Make sure to hit the notification bell and tune into the next video to see if you are the lucky winner. So let me know your thoughts and questions in the comments. If you need anything else from me, I'm happy to respond to any questions and thoughts that come through, because I'm pretty active on staying on top of that stuff. But I hope this video helped you and blessed you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.